Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about place value relationships. Now, I know in 4th grade you've learned how each jump is worth 10, but we can use these place values to expand out numbers and to use our exponents that we learned about in the last video. So, this is what place value looks like, putting numbers or digits in the place where they fall. The value is how much it is worth. The place is where it falls within the number itself. So, 1,440,000 is the number I'm looking at right now. Now, I know that each jump is 10. So, 400,000 is 10 times greater than 40,000. I can also say 40,000 is 1/10 of the value of 400,000. Multiplying by a fraction is essentially saying you're dividing by 10 because you're still breaking it up into 10 equal pieces. The place value chart is based on the base of 10. So, I can say 1,440,000 in standard form. This is the way I look at a number when I read it just as it is. If I want to use expanded form or expanded notation, I can say 1 times 1 million plus 4 times 100,000 plus 4 times 10,000. But in 5th grade and beyond, we use a lot of zeros, so that's really big numbers. I'm going to use my exponent form as well. 1 times 10 to the 6th, I have 6 zeros. 4 times 10 to the 5th, there's 5 zeros. 4 times 10 to the 4th, I have 4 zeros. So again, I am multiplying by tens, so the exponent tells me the number of zeros I'm going to have. Let's look at some work. Let's look at some problems and see if we can see any number patterns or relationships that might come out of place value. So I'm going to look at this one first. 4,050 in expanded form. Well, I say my biggest place first, 4,000. Plus, nothing in my hundreds. I don't have to write it. Do I have anything in my tens? Yeah. That's it. That's all I do. If I wanted to expand it out a different way, I could say 4 times 1,000 plus 5 times 10, because that is the place value of each of these. That is the place where they will fall on a place value chart. I can also use my exponents and say 4 times 10 to the 3rd, because I have 3 zeros. I know that is the 3rd power of 10. And put parentheses because we got to group them. Plus 5 times 10 to the, how many zeros do I have? Right, 1. Plus 5 times 10 to the 1st. I can also do expanded form that way. Any of these three is correct. Just know that all 3 of these are the right way of expanding this out. It's dealer's choice as to which one you feel most comfortable with. But if it's asking for a specific style of expanded form, try your best. So let's look at 3 and 4. Right? The values, what they're worth. in 7,700. So let's look at the first value. What place is this? Are you sure? Let's double check. When you start with your place values, just like multiplication, you start in your ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. You were right. So 7 times 1,000 is, yes, 7,000. What's the other 7? What's the other value? Right, it's 700. Did you go back and count? I hope you did, because that would be using your resources. And awesome math magicians always use their resources. All right, so let's look at the 2's in 522. Let's look at this first 2. What place is it in? Right, the tens place. So how much is 2 tens worth? Exactly. It's 20. How much is 2 ones worth? Right, it's 2. You are so smart. All right, let's keep looking at some extra examples. I want to look at number 6 because they used expanded form with exponents. So this says to write it in standard form. Standard form means just as I would read a number. So 4 times 10 to the 4th, how many zeros am I going to have? Right, it's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, comma follows me. Plus 6 times 10 to the what? Right, so how many will I have? Right. And then I just add them up. What do I get? You're so right. 40,600. You are too smart for me. Now, let's do it in expanded form. You ready? And I'm going to do number 10 because it's huge. So, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, 1 millions, 10 millions. So I'm going to say 80 million plus 5 million, yeah, plus, do I have anything in the thousands period? No. Have anything in the ones period? Yes. What is this place? Ones. Right, so I have 10 plus 1. Now, this is a lot of zeros. I can say it another way. I can say, let's drop it down here. 8 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 10 to the 7th plus 5 times 10 to the 6th, because I have 6 zeros, plus 10 plus 1. Now, which way would be faster to write? All those zeros or the exponent form? You're right. It's faster to write exponents. Okay, let's look at the values of given digits just to review that skill. And I'm going to look at number 12. So the 9's in 990,250. What's this first 9 worth? Let's count the place. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Right. So how many is that? You're right. It's 900,000. And what place is right behind hundreds? right, tens. So